Could be, I don't know.
Yeah, they do. Not as big as in 10, but still pretty significant. So,
presume they do have a big role in 6 as well.
Yeah, mm-hmm.
Since the main character is actually half summoned, or whether it is the
Spoilers.
Spoilers.
No, that's alright. Spoilers for other games, I don't mind.
Not spoilers for this game.
And as in so many other places in this game, it's like, okay, in all the times I've played this area before, I have never actually run into a battle here.
Until now.
It looks like the big guy from Final Fantasy X.
And for some reason, I did not have Rinoa and Zell junctioned. I don't know why that was. Oh, wait, no, I know why that was. Because Rinoa and Zell get inserted automatically as party members at the end of the scene in the flower field. And I was just not thinking about that, so I forgot either to switch them out or switch the junctions. And I'm like, right, this guy has too many hit points for a party that I have not prepared properly. Indeed. And then I decide, since I can't really... Okay, I discover who does have the junctions. Then I'm like, you know what, I'm not screwing with this, I'm just putting on the Encounter 9 ability. I think that's what Or... Nope. I guess I did switch the junctions. Thought I put on Encounter 9.
Silly.
I'm hoping that's the last time in the game I'll be caught without junctions, though no promises. Oh, I did put on Encounter 9.
But it's still found here.
Well, I put on Encounter 9 after it found me. I can't get it to work retroactively.
Oh.
Anyway, this is what we're here for, the Solomon Ring. And I don't really care about that spell. So the Solomon Ring is like the magic lamp. It summons a GF. There are a couple big differences, though. First one, which we will see right here, is that it doesn't always work. Please pardon the interruption.
So wait, this ring doesn't work all the time?
It has the magic lamp you can use as soon as you get it. The Solomon Ring has some requirements that you have to fulfill before it will work.
Okay.
It's very difficult to figure out what those requirements might be if you don't have a player's guide. There are some clues in some magazines, those occult fan magazines, that I missed, like, all but one of them. There's one...
When you're playing a Final Fantasy game, you might have to look up something to find out where to go next. I mean...
Yeah, they're not especially good with, like... This is one thing I love about the Legend of Zelda games. You can find a lot of stuff without a player's guide. Like, you can figure it out.
But this you have to look it up at some point, because there's going to be one thing you can't find and you're stuck, and you have to like look up GameFAQ. That's only natural.
Anyway, after an hour or more, I finally got the random rule out of Dalit. It took a long time and many resets, which I did not record. Or if I did record, I edited them out.
Which is understandable.
Oh yes, this is also the first time we're seeing trade rules other than one. So I did get mini weapons. You'll notice I get 2 cards here. That's because we were playing with a different trading rule. Not much.
The small card games.
I got the random rule removed from Dalit, finally.
Awesome.
So, the reason why you really want it out of Dalit especially is because if she tells you a card that she wants, but the random rule is in play, good luck, you know, being able to give her that specific card, because you can't just say, here, have the card. You have to lose it to her through a card game. Alright, so if from here she says Galbadia, reset. If she says Balaam, keep going. And save. Now there's like, I think the chance in each case that she will go to the place you want is 3 in 8. So it may take you a few tries, but it shouldn't take you too many.
I see.
So the second card you want to lose to her is Sacred, which is one of the two brothers that make up the Brothers GF. So I just lost that card and got it back from her son.
Yay.
Her son, by the way, isn't that good.
No.
And she will, if you say about your artist's father, and like you've just lost a rare card to her that she wanted, she will tell you, she'll give you some idea of where that card is. Like in this case, she'd say that it was in Fisherman's Horizon. So the mayor's wife has it. And it's the Irvin card.
And now it's all yours.
Yep, 2 down, 3 to go.
Yay.
But
What did you give this Solomon ring thing? Did you use it or not yet?
no, you need to get some certain specific items. And like I was saying, it's very difficult to figure out just what the hell you need. There are some clues in the occult fan magazines. One says something about a fence made out of steel pipes. Another says something about a Marlboro outbreak. That tells you 2 of the items you need. And then there's something else that says, maybe another one of the magazines that says, you need 666 items. That doesn't mean you need 666. It means you need 6 items of each of 3 different types. The other one that you need is a Remedy Plus. You can only get a Remedy Plus by using Alexander's Medicine Level Up ability. And you get that ability by having Alexander learn Med Data. Alexander is heartless in this LP. Anyway, to the third card that the Queen of Cards wants is the Chocobo card. I do not have the Chocobo card. So now I'm doing what you need to do to get it. You may remember earlier in the project I solved the puzzles for 4 different Chocobo forests. There were 2 left, and I think I couldn't get to them without the Ragnarok.
Now you can, so you can.
This is the most annoying one of the Chocobo forests. There's only one Chocobo that you have to find, but the hitbox, if you will, for it is really, really small. You can see that, like, I had the player's guide. I was looking at the player's guide and looking, you know, where you need to go, and it was still taking me a while to find it.
I like this music. It's awesome.
Yes, so do I. So this can really be a pain in the ass.
The Final Fantasy Arithmetic game that's going to come out soon.
Final Fantasy what?
This arithmetic game to do Final Fantasy music, and I hope it has this music in it. It's a game for 3DS. It's a arithmetic game with Final Fantasy music.
Huh.
I can't remember the title of it. It's something Final Fantasy, but I can't remember the first word.
Anyway, once you've caught the Chocobo, to get the hidden item, you have to get the boy to move out of the way. To do that, challenge him to a game of cards. Again, I have no idea how you're supposed to know that.
You need to do a lot of thinking to play this game, don't you?
Or, I mean, some of this stuff, I can't believe that anyone would get it without a player's guide. Then again, that's par for the course when you're dealing with a Final Fantasy game. I think that's probably why I didn't like FF9 that much the first time I played it, because I just missed so much stuff. And then the second time I played it, when I had a player's guide from the beginning, I really liked it. Anyway.
I only got so far in Final Fantasy 9 because I had a copy of the cheat codes with it, so I could get really high level very early in the game, so I kind of cheated.
There is one trick that you can use without cheating to get to a really high level. It involves one of Kina's, like, blue magic abilities, I think. And using it to defeat a monster that's, like, really, really a lot stronger than you are, and thus getting a lot of experience points.
Awesome.
Anyway, so I'm showing the location of the 6th Chocobo Forest, which is the most difficult one in terms of the puzzle, but not in terms of, you know, just pixel hunting.
I see.
By the way, that's one of the things I really hated about Metroid Other M, those pixel hunts. It's like, when you switch to first-person mode and it's like, okay, I'm looking for something. What the hell am I looking for?
I hate that.
I think everyone hates that in games. Like, why do you not tell me what to do?
Yes. That tripped me up in Okami, and I haven't gotten past that part yet.
Well, I mean, at least it's something that, you know, you'll eventually figure out. It's not frustratingly hard, like, oh, it's supposed to be hard, so you have to play it. I mean, that's just...
Actually, I spent about 45 minutes trying to get this particular simple thing done on Okami, because my controls were not working properly.
Is this thing you messaged me about, or is it some kind?
Yes, it is.
Have you still not done it then?
No, I still haven't done it. I mean, I haven't tried it since then.
I thought you were going to try it when you got the message back from there.
No, I mean, I'm really hoping I will be able to continue that project, because if I can't get past that part, then I can't continue.
I hope so, because it is a good game, and it does, I hope you enjoy it. Like I said, I hope you enjoy it as much as I did when I played it. I want to replay that.
Anyway, I don't really know how to solve these puzzles. I couldn't make sense of the explanation in the player's guide. I just followed the directions it gave me.
Which is understandable.
This forest is pretty, by the way.
I like it.
Why it should be a different season here compared to everywhere else, I don't know, but it looks nice.
Video game logic.
Maybe because it's in the southern hemisphere or something. I don't know.
Probably.
No, probably more like because they just wanted to make one forest this color. So for some reason, there's one Chocobo left, and he flies up and another one flies down.
Sense. You have it.
This game does not. But I like it anyway.
Fortunately, not many of Final Fantasy games do have much sense. I'm not trying to make a poke at it, but it's true. It's hardly any of this stuff makes sense in terms of reality.
Well, like I've said, it's internally consistent. It's just... I should say it's mostly internally consistent. It's just not consistent with reality. You get the difference?
Yeah.
Like, it makes sense in universe. Okay, so, to get the Chocobo card, it's not enough just to solve the puzzle in every Chocobo forest. You also have to find the hidden item. And there's a way to tell whether you found the hidden item or not. That's, like, if you go out of the forest, and then you go back in, if there's a Chocobo already waiting for you, then you've done what you need to do. I left this battle in because I just made a big derp, that in retrospect, I just thought, why did I do that?
Why did you use Meltdown on a bomb? Is it Meltdown on fire?
First of all, no, it's not fire-based, and second of all, I didn't use it, I drew it.
Ah, right. I thought you were just casting it.
But the stupid thing was that I didn't realize that drawing magic from it will make it get bigger in the same way that attacking it will. And by the time I realized this, I had already entered a total of 3 draw commands. So you know what happens now.
Bomb goes boom.
Exactly! I got lucky in that Squall actually had enough hit points to take that.
Bomb goes boom or like a Squall.
say is the most annoying enemies in this game up until this point?
Malboro.
What would you say is the ones that's been really getting on your nerves?
Malboro. You have to make very specific preparations for them, otherwise they will kill you.
Stubby, stubby, wacky, wacky.